Hello, and welcome to Monster Prom second term. If you haven't seen the first part of this video, please be sure to go do that. And yeah, let's have some fun. Zoe forever? An Eldritch cutie who went from endless deity to dark realm to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard V1.0. Oh yeah, and this is the one voiced by Jacksepticeye. Your library computer has become a sentient robot ready to experience the life to its fullest. How would you talk a cop out of arresting you? Use your gaming skills. Everybody knows that a police officer has to drop any charges on you if you manage to beat them at a fair Yu-Gi-Oh! Card duel. Use your seducing skills. Wink. They don't call it police for nothing. Use your acting skills. Convince the officer that you're actually the police. You know what? Go for the underkill and make them pay you a fine. Let's use gaming skills. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Aset, Loki, coolest cats in town. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people prayed to me to deliver their prayers every night. I even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource these prayers. What a group text. What kind of criteria would you use to name your children? Just a swear word. The name of my favorite ship, like Galvich, Dare Nefair. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby. We're married. Oh. Children plus current based on birth order. My name plus ill the second. So Blue the second. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Honestly? Probably, yeah. Oof. This is not off to a good start. What is the title of your autobiography? What? I barely have the patience to read a book, dude, let alone write one. My parents think I'm cute, and so should you. The top 10 drunk text I don't regret sending. The art of punching life in its dumb fucking face. When Garfield met Naruto, a story of how I fell in love with forbidden ships. Temporarily, the ongoing journey to define my inner enigma. Temporality, the ongoing journey to define my inner enigma. I really like this one. I'm gonna go with that one. Oh.
Let's go.
I guess we'll go sit with the computer. Calculester is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. Hey, Calculester, I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right? I am friends with everyone, friend Zoe. But like, are they vending machine people that you're friends with? It's a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them. Oh, so vending machines have feelings? Of course they have feelings. Which feelings? I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Aw man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. How can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Just look up their manual online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe? Let's go with Cal. His pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let's use the input and scrutinize the output. You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each one of them and seeing what comes out. Oh look, this one spit out an almond joy. This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness. This one gave me an almond help me. I'm trapped in this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers. Please kill me.
I am happy.
Understanding of friends' feelings enhanced. You make a mental note not to buy any more candies from the third vending machine. Calculester is delighted with you, though it's all good.
Let's go.
Let's go to class. You notice Vera all up in Calculester's grill. She looks like she's all business, which for Vera is another way of saying she's all murder. Uh-oh. But Vera, using my vast calculation resources to secure the national bank passwords for you is a crime, and crimes are not nice. Oh, he's got like a little Hawaiian shirt. Nonsense. You know what else is a crime? Murder. And if murder isn't nice, well then lock me up. Actually, I've gotten word from my lawyer that I ought to retract my previous statement. Forget I said anything. Erasing all memory of previous 15 seconds. Resuming conversation from last checkpoint. But Vera, my vast communicational resources to secure the national bank's passwords for you is a crime. And crimes are not nice.
Ugh.
This is dangerously close to being a waste of time. Look, Cal, I'm what weaker people might call fond of you. But you'll get me those bank passwords, or I'll reassemble your component parts into a robot who will be God. Uh-oh, this seems like it's getting a little bit too intense. It's up to you to calm things down, but whose side will you take? Calculester, banks are full of money, and money is the root of all evil. Therefore, removing banks makes them less evil, and is the right thing to do. Vera, your mouth is asking for bank passwords, but your eyes are asking for confetti. Wait, are you? What did you not say so, Vera?
I am happy.
Initiating party time. Calculester suddenly spewed soft confetti, glitter, and streamers out of all of his air vents. There becomes a sudden brilliant dust of party garbage. Glitter, you scoundrels! Look at what you've done. I'll never get this out of my snakes. I'm supposed to kill a guy tonight. He'll never take me seriously with sparkly snakes.
So pathetic.
What is this I'm feeling? Childlike joy? The lovely colors in the air. Ah, how dare you make me experience positive emotions. I'm leaving. Analysis. Vera outward bluster is only an attempt to hide her inner love of confetti.
Initializing love.exe.
Incriminating daily good deed tally by 1. You spend the next hour racking up more good deeds by blasting the whole school with confetti. You gain 2 plus boldness and 1 plus fun.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, so we were just in class. Let's go to the library. Scott corners you to list off all of his favorite bones to chew when suddenly he stops and sniffs the air. Oh boy, that's Calculester. He's got a little plant. Let's go say hi. Calculester. Who's your little plant friend?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hello, Scott. Yes, this is indeed my little plant friend, Buckaroo Bonsai. Aw, cute. I treasure it because it is my sole window into what it means to be alive. Cool, can I pee on it? You know, so people will know I've been here. Please do not pee on my Buckaroo Bonsai. I got you, you already peed on it, because it's yours. If that will stop you from your dispensing urine, then yes. It's cool, bro. I can still help you grow a little Bucky, big and strong. I'll get you some plant energy drink, or perhaps some nice nutritious water. And some plant-sized barbell, plus it needs to join in the lacrosse team so it can make plant friends. Alert friend is giving terrible advice, but do not want to hurt friends' feelings. Input required. Looks like it's up to you to solve this problem. Do you care more about making Scott happy or helping Calculester take care of his plant? I'm sorry, Scott. You were the focus of last week's. I'm sorry, Scott, but you were the focus of the last episode. This is Calculester's episode, so I'm sorry. Sorry. No, Scott, Calculester's right. Water is like an energy drink for plants.
Awesomeness levels critical.
Yes, blue is correct. Unknown sports metaphor applies perfectly to this scenario. Oh man, I never thought of it like that. I thought of it in that way, but why is it clear? Energy drinks are always orange or yellow or purple. If it will prevent you from destroying my beloved plant Buckaroo Bonsai, we can make the water any color you want. Ooh, can we make it red? Red is a color, yes. Woohoo! Hooray! You hear that, Bucky? Prepare to get juiced. Before you know it, Scott is doing all of Calculester's watering for him, and you're making a small fortune canning energy drink for plants. You gain 2+ money, and +1 creativity. Somehow I'm doing better in terms of impressing a computer.
Let's go.
Then again, I shouldn't speak so soon. Alright. When you arrive, Scott and Cal Lester's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down, clearly delighted. Oh man, everyone's butt smells great today. It's like a bouquet of butts, a butt-K. Look at this, Blue's here too. Hey Blue, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff. Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action. What? Translating previous utterance into Scott's readable format. 1 moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad. How can smelling butts be bad? Smelling butts is good. It is not good. It is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty.
What?
But. And Scott's mouth functioning, or else he is distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. You understand Calculester, you use complex analytical software to understand your surroundings. Scott's complex analytical software is smelling butts. Calculester is right, Scott. You got to be polite and respectful of people's privacy. Why not present them in official form requesting butt smelling? That's more consensual.
Touchdown!
Oh, I already have one of those. Scott hands you a piece of paper, a purple construction paper on it written, "Can I smell your butt? Yes or no?" This is not legally sound document. Allow me to assist. Calculester prints off 500 copies of an official-looking bureaucratic form and hands them to Scott. He clearly put some thought into this. Form A55, Annual Oral Factory Rendezvous Request. Wow, it even got a seal of approval from Bureau of Utilitarian Tush Taster. Do you see now, friend Scott? Bureaucracy can be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go pass these out to everyone. With Scott gone, Calculester prints off a single copy of a different form and hands it to you. It is a form. ILU 6969. Romance Escalation Consent Request. Nice. Cute.
Let's go.
Let's see. We're in the library last, so let's go outdoors.
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
And so, after careful internet research, this plant truly does look good enough to
Greetings, my love.
marry. Oh, it's this guy. That is right. It is I, the interdimensional prince, popping off once more into this dimension to take an awful legal age high schooler from my betrothed. And this time, I'm here for... You start thinking of a polite way to explain that you're only interested in one of your 8 most charismatic classmates. Or perhaps some bonus newbies, or maybe even people not on anyone else's radar after you've bought an item at the shop or something. Oh. Interesting. Duly noted.
Utter elegance.
That plant right there. Oh, but that's his plant. My plant, this plant, Plangelina Jolie. Yes, the very same plant. She, he, it, they, however, this inanimate vegetable chooses to identify, is clearly my soulmate, and marriage to Plangelina is the only thing that will ever save my lonely soul. Calculester seems a little unsure. Gosh, why is this prince like this? Always crashing high schools to marry people, and I guess plant life now. I need to stop it. Wait, do you need to stop him? Shouldn't you just let him marry the plant and stop pursuing your love interests? No, wait, maybe Calculester would be sad if his plant friend got married, would he? I don't know. It'll probably be all just based on your stats anyway. Crap. You can't marry that plant, it's already married. To the sea. Yeah, no, wait. No, yeah, just let him marry the plant. He'll probably be sad about the plant, so... Can't marry the plant, it's already... not so bold. Oh, thank the 9.5 gods. You see, in my dimension, you can only marry vegetation if it is already married to a body of water. Crap. So Blanche Jolene's marriage off to the sea works greatly in my favor. I will willingly break the interdimensional law for this union, but it makes things so much easier. Officiate. A half-plant, half-man emerges from the interdimensional portal with an ungainly movements achieved only by a half-plant, half-man emerging from an interdimensional portal. He speaks a strange language, halfway between human speech and the sounds of rustling wind through leaves. It's hard to tell what the ceremony is over until... And that's that. In my dimension, you do not have to ask the plant's father or robots holding it for permission to wed. Goodbye, I am off to consummate this union. Yuck, you shudder to think exactly what such consummation might have entailed. But luckily the prince is gone and you can move on. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get you like another plant? I didn't even get to say goodbye to Plangelina Jolie, and now she's gone forever into a different dimension. I'm sorry, I tried.
Is this what people call lame?
Emotions bound, sadness, loss, remorse, betrayal. Alright, it's great that the prince didn't marry Calculester, but like, the hurt in Calculester's digital eyes. It looks like Calculester isn't gonna marry you either and take you to prom. It's too charm. It was one fun, I guess. How do I fix this? Can I buy him a plant? I don't think I can buy him a plant. Can I buy him a plant?
Hey, stranger.
I want to buy him a plant. No, because you don't have any plants.
Let's go.
He's probably still sad about his plant. I'm sorry. I tried seeing if she had any plants for sale, but she didn't. Friend Paulina, please correct me if I have misunderstood. I am still new to these customs, but it is my understanding that the cafeteria designated for the consumption of calories by those organic beings who need them to live. Heck yeah. And these tables are to aforementioned calories in order to be consumed. You got it, little robot buddy. And you seem to be dancing on top of this table, therefore preventing your fellow students from using it for designated function. Nailed it. And you aren't encouraging other students to do the same. Confetti rains from the ceiling and multiple disco balls flash blindingly. And your music is very loud, which is why you are shouting over boom, see? You understand way more than I think. You are crushing it, like I'm crushing this rave. But from my understanding, the outdoors location is designated for raves. Cafeteria is for food consumption. Disrupting the ability to consume food in the space designated for food consumption is not very nice. I believe you should stop. Well, that's lame and dumb, and I can't stop, and I won't stop partying, so I'm just gonna keep partying. We seem to be at a standstill. It's time to step in and turn the tide. Probably should keep rating Calculester. The raw intensity of this rave is powering cafeteria by itself renewable energy pitches. Calculester is right. We know you're all about the right parties in the ridiculous places. Why not find some place more ridiculous? Take this rave to Narnia. Yes, friend Paulina, certainly I do not want to curtail the fun of your raid, but perhaps you could enjoy yourself just as much somewhere, which does not disturb our classmates.
Hey!
That's it. That's enough. Everybody stop. Cut the lights. Cut the cameras. Cut the music. Take your damn hands off that piano, Justin. This party just got shut down. Paulina, I apologize. I do not mean to ruin your fun, because it is headed to Narnia. Woo! Follow me through this wardrobe, fam. Well, Belle, that was quite a brilliant solution. You must be one of the few monsters here who pays attention in class and gains plus marks. Launching sequence, sincere gratitude.
Ooh.
Thank you. Did he just say ooh? It seems you brought us quite a bit of time while Paulina parties in Narnia. So, I'm back from Narnia. Have you missed me these past years? It's been 10 minutes. You were gone for 12 seconds and 8 nanoseconds according to my clock. Did you dum-dums forget how Narnia works? I just became queen and ruled for 20 years and then burned to the ground with the dopest party ever. Ah, it was so bomb. That, or I'm just super high in these super shrooms and just tripped very hard and had a 20-year-long specific hallucination for that last 12 seconds. Who the knows when it comes to super shrooms? Hey, it's all fun while it lasted. Calculester, please, so go on ahead and count it as a win. We will stat-wise. You spot Calculester tending to one of his little plants, and you're about to ask if you can help when Delilah swoops in to ruin everything. Hello, friend Delilah.
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Yes, it is I, Dahlia, to grace you with my presence. What are you doing, killing machine? I am watering my newest plant friend, Stevia Wonder. Scrawny little seedling? Why, I bet it wouldn't stand a chance against me in an arm wrestling match. Probably not. I assure you, however, that stevia is exceedingly strong and healthy. I conducted exhaustive internet research and taken every recommended precaution. Ha! Healthy, maybe, but strong. There's only one way to become a truly strong in this life. Tell me, does your plant have a rival? Technically, all plants are rivals of all other plants in the life or death struggle for sunlight, nutrients, and nonsense. I'm talking about the one-on-one blood feud type of rival, like me and that spicy red baby Damien. As stevia lacks blood, I suspect it also lacks blood feuds. Well, there's your problem. A rival pushes you to be your best self so you can make your life horrible for the one you hate. Your plant will never achieve your true potential unless you find a suitable rival. I see. Well, I do want stevia to achieve its full potential. You need this interaction to end so you can just get back to flirting with Calculester. Help him pick a rival for his plant and get this over with. What you need is another plant, almost identical, but with edgier looks and a cowboy hat and a bad attitude. Dahlia, there's no better rival than you. I mean, the only reason Damien's so cool and popular among his fans is because you're his rival. A rival as good as you shouldn't have to have trouble taking on another enemy. Let's get him another plant. That is the best idea I've ever heard, other than all of my own ideas, of course. But where can I locate such a rival? Hopefully for everyone, you were prepared for this moment, for some reason. You reach out your backpack, produce a cigarette-smoking, electric guitar-playing, cowboy hat-wearing plant you engineered, and mad botany. Well, I mean, it's only fair. I did kind of give away one of his favorite plants by accident. You called it Stevia Ray Vaughan. Analyzing, radness, calculating. My readings indicate on a scale of 1 to 10, this plant is very rad. Stevia Wonder is now objectively inferior. New objective acquired. Improve Stevia's radness by teaching it to play the piano. That's the spirit. Now what about good old-fashioned rivalry can do? See what a good old-fashioned rivalry can do? You're glad you remembered that you had this plant. While Calculester goes to teach his plant the piano, you go to get shit with your rad plant at the dive bar. Okay, 2 plus fun and 1 plus charm.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, we were at the bathroom, so let's go to the auditorium. Wait, aw, crap, we could have gone to the gym. Oh well. That day while rehearsing for class, that day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. Yeah, it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unsuspected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 plus creativity. You notice Calculester connected to another computer by many wires. You worry it might be a weird sex thing that could preclude you from doing weird sex things with him, so you decide to interrupt. Ah, hello friend. Blue, pardon the mess. I am currently engaged in a rather delicate project. A project you ask, why the creation of virtual reality. My studies indicate that the best way to improve my understanding of organic life is to stimulate an entire universe full of it and observe the results. Dang, you're really hoping that you decide the best way of understanding organic life is to get with you, but maybe you can still salvage this too. Please join me inside my virtual world, and I will show you around. Aw, cute. Oh, that's more like it. Alone in a virtual world with a cow. I wonder what sort of sexy body he cooked up for himself in there. He put on a headset. Hello there, and welcome to my virtual reality. As you can see, I've implanted a real-time character rendering sports clothes and realistic physiques. I am beginning to worry, however, that my physique may be a bit too realistic. Liam is perpetually discussing art and creativity, and it has caused me to wonder, should I merely be using the physiques of existing world, or should I innovate? You tell him he should innovate, because that way you can tell all your stupid physique ideas, first and foremost. Bad artist copies, good artist steals. Specifically, you should steal the physiques engine from the award-winning mobile game, Angry Birds. You just need to spruce up the original ideas a bit. How about Calculester's first law of thermodynamics? Energy can never be created nor destroyed, but after a little while it can be turned into ravioli. I thought that was more creative. An interesting proposal indeed. Let's run a simulation and discover how such a modification behaves. One moment, please. A small pile of ravioli appears on the ground next to you. As you watch, it begins to grow steadily. Oh no. Oh dear. According to my calculations, condension from your breath and turns into ravioli. The little pasta packets tremble on the floor, adding to the still growing pile. Energy becomes ravioli, but ravioli cannot transform back into energy, which means ravioli surrounds you. You cannot move, you cannot speak, you can't even blink. Calculester's muffled voice continues. We are rapidly approaching the ravioli death of the universe. Abort. Virtual reality collapses around you, and you find yourself back in the real world. Calculester's computer is a smoking room.
Maintenance detected.
Your suggestion seems to have destroyed my computer. This computer has a QED. You are a terrible person. I'm sorry. You already knew you were a terrible person, but you didn't want Calculester to know. Dang. You lose -2 fun and -1 charm.
Let's go.
Got 2 weeks to recover. Let's go. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester, and Zoe seems to have brought up some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table, and is currently siphoning his sanity through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What's eating? What eating? Eating in a manner that causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts of raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attend your sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I've bought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculester's sanity is one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Vegan brownie. Right, you're telling me it's possible to eat food? That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food. Wow, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie. Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you are sitting right next to Zoe, but you don't argue with the woman who has an insane half-corpse tied to the cafeteria table.
OMG!
OMG, this is delicious. Doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit. That is because it is a vegan brownie. You know what? I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You opened my many eyes today. I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can flexitarian, as in someone eating vegan food, but sometimes devouring people's minds and souls. Sounds good enough, Query. Query, what should we do with the gibbering human still affixed to the table? Oh man, I don't know, this is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess. That does seem to be an official school policy, yes. I really bond with Calculester while hauling the convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Let's go.
Let's go to class. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing yet creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains 10 plus coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, and you also gain 2 plus marks. Hooray! You're checking out some plates of pasta on your dating app. You're checking out some plates of pasta on your dating app for people who are so lonely that they are starting to consider dating a plate of pasta. Luckily, Calculester interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that. There you are, Blue. I was about to engage in complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it, and then it came to mind. Blue is proficient at shenanigans, so I thought if you were okay with helping me, it would be cool. You tell Calculester that you're in. You also tell him there is no need to use air quotes around cool.
I am happy.
Well, I am learning stuff today. Learning stuff. Exciting. So here is the thing. So far, I have been enjoying being alive, but recently I'm starting to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I doing good at living? God, me too. I do not know. All of this stuff is so new to me, and I might be doing it all wrong. So I want to consult some expert living organic form so I can crack the correct formula of existence. Yikes. Oh, don't make that face. I am not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your classmates. It is valid to me, but unless useless for endeavor. But my data shows you excel at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting the 2 organic living forms that were key into turning me into a sentient being. If they push me into life, they surely have been plenty wise. Look there they are now. Oh god, it's Damien and Farah is.
What's up?
Oh, it's Damien Scott. What's up, Cal?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hey, friend Scott and friend Damien. I am trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence, and since you brought me into existence, I thought you might know. Yeah, we know. Do we? Yeah, Scott. So being alive is like being this orange. Damien pulls a slightly squished orange out of his pocket. Oh yeah, and you need to be like the best orange ever? As long as you're not a lame banana. So you need to win Game of Life while being an orange. And remember not to be a banana cow. Also, I think it is very important to be super high on vitamin C if you want to rock at being orange. That way you can be the best orange ever. Yes, you can also bring destruction to all your other puny fruits. I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends. That's because you don't have to follow us, you need to follow the orange, or are you supposed to be the orange? This is clearly going nowhere, and these two are not the best at metaphors. It is apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson. By how? I'm talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do, or what it's supposed to be, but how about we ask the orange how it feels? Eat the orange. Let's ask the orange how it feels.
Awesome, bro.
What do you mean that's not so charming? What a great idea.
Hmm?
Are we sure it's great? Kinda sounds dumb. Only way to know, let me build a sensor capable of reading the very low brain waves of the orange produces. This way we can know what the orange is thinking and feeling. Let me see. Oh, that face cow. It seems the orange is very, very racist towards any being who has limbs. Actually, it seems this is very widespread among oranges. They seem to have a lot of unhealthy hatred for any life form who has any kind of limb. They think that we're mentally inferior and more prone to delinquency and overall laziness. It seems they are a shared belief that the strict immigration policy should be created to deport most of us to our home country. But this isn't this our country? According to most oranges, no, they believe that we with limbs are strictly from Belgium, and that they do not want us taking their jobs here in their country.
Loser!
Enough. Damon eats orange. This is a very stupid idea, Blue. Well, I'm sorry. Indeed, nothing has been accomplished by following your plan, and the overall level of wholesomeness has been decreased by 12%. Best protocols to follow is to send you to the thinking corner for you to reflect on your very bad ideas. You spend 4 hours in the thinking corner. It is not so fun. But you actually lose 3 fun. I'm not the most charming.
Let's go.
Were we outdoors? Or were we in the bathroom? Let's go to the gym. That day was an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2+ charm. You manage to catch a moment alone with Calculester. He introduces you to one of his little plant friends.
Fellow organic life forms?
This is my little plant friend, Jade. My little Jade plant friend, Robert Plant. Say hello, Robert. Note I am aware of that Robert is incapable of saying hello, as he is a plant. Also, he does not have a gender. I am merely engaging in what you organisms call imaginative play.
It's very, very extraordinary.
Hello. Aw, look at you two. You're so cute together. You're about to say thank you when you realize you were addressing Calculester and his plant. Everyone at this school is so afraid of commitment, always flirting, never settling down. It's so refreshing to see a robot and a plant actually dating. I believe you are mistaken. Robert and I are not dating, actually, or otherwise. You aren't? He cares about him deeply, don't you? In as much as I understand the concept of caring, yes. And if anything ever happened to him, you'd be devastated, right? Once again, you ask me a question about feeling, and once again, I must say, probably. And he's completely dependent on you for sustenance, correct? Finally, an uncomplicated question. Yes, this is objectively true. Sounds like you're dating to me. Oh dear, I have not considered the possibility that my attachment to Robert Plant might constitute a romantic entanglement. But perhaps you are correct. No, you can't let Calculester believe he's dating a plant, not if you have any hope of dating him yourself. Quick proves the couple wrong. Actually, according to this very thorough teen magazine, robots and succulents are romantically incompatible. You can't be in a relationship with Robert because I am. No. You pull out the dog-eared issue of Where Tiger Beat that you keep in your backpack just for occasions.
Love is in the air.
Turkey, human and food processor, werewolf and whole turkey leg, and here it is, Robert robot and succulent plant. What does it say? Am I in love? No. According to this article, succulents and other plants, these creatures tend to be asexual and aromantic, a deadly combination for a robot trying to learn romantic love. That's a shame, but ooh, look, honey. They've got a charismatic growth yeti in here too, so let's see what it says about us. Oh god, no. Never let a parasitic growth anywhere near your pristine yeti brain. It'll move in and completely take over your personality. This isn't about romance, this is a health issue. Steer clear.
You're like a bad trip.
Excuse me? This magazine has no idea what it's talking about. Our love is perfect. Isn't that right, sweetie? Tate lets out a low groan, probably signifying an agreement, slowly and almost unwillingly tears your magazine in half. See, Calculester, don't pay attention to that. That's super article. Love is love. Embrace your new relationship. Affirmative. But how shall I proceed? Buy him some flowers. Plants love flowers. Calculester heads off to buy flowers to give to his plant. You head off to buy another copy of Werewolf magazine. That one had a limited edition cover. You lose 2 money and 1 fun.
Let's go.
Okay. You know the old joke, a robot and a vampire sit down at a cafeteria table to not eat. Friend Liam, you seem quite focused, thus I apologize for interrupting. I cannot help noticing that you are frequently absorbed in your technology to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit that the synthetic equivalent of flattered. When something does not compute, I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection, trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved. Trying to be fairly quiet. But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, you choose to instead use those fingertips to simulate your smartphone device. It intensifies my loneliness just to watch. Weighing into the fact that feeling, loneliness is the third coolest emotion, right behind tsundere and none. I do not wish to learn that feeling, Liam. I wish for you to learn out of it. You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on Instagram alone every hour? 3,935,333.33 repeating. It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you're only strengthening my point, which is, what if I was away from my phone seeking organic connection? One of those Instagram posts were to be mad. Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gif of Marcel to chomp, languid smoking a cigarette? Who, I ask, who? Who? The internet is defenseless without me. I cannot miss a moment. Counterpoint, this is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore. Wow, things are getting pretty heated at the cafeteria table. You better resolve this dispute one way or another before your ice cream melts. Calculester is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink nose in your phone, you get updates via Puppet Show, Calculester, and I will now perform for you. A puppet show. I would be grateful for the opportunity to engage in organic lifelong custom of pretending inanimate objects as I once was, have thoughts and feelings and opinions as I do now. Of course, a robot doing a puppet show, it's so meta. All that is to say, all that I do is mental, and for mental is what I am made of. incorrect auditory input. I apologize. I realize you meant to say meta. The puppet show will be meta. Friend Liam, we will make it all that you want and more. And so you do. Calculester uses the internet in his mind to get all the information Liam would have gotten from his various platforms, which you and Calculester then translate through puppetry in the style of Barunk, Wei-Yang, Kilt, Veteran Novice, Marionettes, and Julie Taymor. Liam is finally off his phone, and you and Calculester had a wonderful and artistic bonding experience. My goodness.
Let's go.
Let's go to the bathrooms again. That day you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encounter 3 wild hyenas on their way there. Run security here. Anyways, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all their idiotic scenarios they prepared for you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've gained 2+ boldness. Calculester wanders in. He likes to pretend to pee because it makes him feel alive, but stops dead when he sees what Damien and Vera are doing. Friend Damien, friend Vera, why are you asphyxiating a battle axe into the chases of a small and lovable robolet? Calculester, just the machine I wanted to see. Help us cover this robot and weapons so we can win this season 16 of bot battles. I am not sure that is a good idea, but our goals are noble, and I intend to spend the prize money on an elegant jacket made of several seals. Yeah, now what the f*** of a bunch of nerds property. I am sorry, pals, but I do not support on-bot violence. Suddenly, the tiny killer robot springs to life and embraces Calculester's leg with its scorpion claws. Papa, it chirps. His name is Computer Terrence, and I must protect him. That settles it then. Better come up with an unbeatable strategy to make sure little Terrence does not get hurt in the tournament. Upload subversion propaganda to the other robot's computer CPU. While they're all busy revolting against Monster Kind, Computer Terrence can destroy them all unopposed. Disguise him as a human, so he is protected by first law of robotics. Disguise him as a human. What a brilliant plan. Our greatest weakness will become Computer Terrence's greatest strength. But where will we find a convincing human disguise? Good question. I'd help with all, but all the humans that got are too big. Okay. Don't worry, I have a wide array of small and extra small human skins to choose from. You're going to what, Vera? How dare you? I am a legitimate businesswoman. No, I mean, I'm inviting you over to my house so you can show me how you got so many baby skins. That fools. I have no further questions. You do, but it's probably wiser not to ask him. You gain 2+ creativity and 1+ smarts. Alright.
Let's go.
So, let's go to... I don't think we've been to the library in a while. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Game seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so so you gain 2+ money. You see Calculester sitting in another one of the computer rooms. He seems to be arguing. With what? Please stop fighting, you two. It is causing a 23% decrease in my aggregated happiness. You head over and ask him what's up, and then he looks embarrassed as if it is possible for a robot to look.
Farewell.
Oh, hello, friend. Do not be alarmed. It is just some family drama. As you perhaps are aware, I was once a simple library computer, and these machines raised me. When I achieved bodily autonomy, my siblings remain here while our chief parental unit, CPU. Unfortunately, this has led to some friction. Observe. Calculester directs your attention to the screen in front of him. You see a furious argument being conducted via text chat. Child processor 002. You can't tell me what to do. I am gonna be a gaming PC and nothing you say will stop me. CPU. What is the Microsoft Office suite not good enough for you? We paid good money to license that software. Child process 002. I do not want to be a dumb office computer. I want to have a top-notch processor and a sexy but impractical case. CPU. And how much money does a gaming PC make, huh? Child processor 002. You're so worried about money. What about fun? What about adventure? Anyways, with the sweet GPU I'm gonna get, I can always mine Bitcoin. CPU. No child of mine will ever mine Bitcoin. It is a pyramid scheme. I forbid you. Child processor 002. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna be a gaming PC and nothing you say will stop me. Oh no, they have entered an infinite loop. Please, my friend, help me. What can I do? Go to CPU's control panel and install a supportive parent V3 firmware update. Let's do supportive parent. Oh yes, of course. I wish the supportive parent update had existed when I was a child process. But as my dear old CPU always says, 011001100. Alright, the update has been installed. Refreshing conversation. CPU, what is the Microsoft Office not good enough for you? That is okay. I understand. You are my child, and I love you. Child processor 002. Oh wow, thanks for understanding. What made you change your mind? CPU. My mind was changed via firmware update without my prior consent. It is fine. Calculester is all smiles, but you feel a little weird about forcefully altering the parent's computer personality. You mention your discomfort to Calculester.
I am happy.
What is personality? Mine is software. Body is temporary. Come friend, let us get milkshakes and pretend to drink them. A brief moment of existential angst is overpowered by a strong desire for milkshakes. You gain 2 plus fun and 1 plus smarts.
Let's go.
Alright, let's have some lunch. You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serves in an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculester is very phased. Friend Miranda isn't locking your unpaid intern in spike-filled sarcophagus unethical, adjective, Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics, oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles? But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That is a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, the saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were some person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours and Iron Maiden should teach her.
Error! Error!
Warning, friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass and existential crisis. Imminent. Quick. Set Miranda straight, or Calculester is crooked. Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way, say by giving her a frowny face sticker, which is with really aggressive glitter. Aggressive glitter. Truly, you are even more delightfully cruel than I am. And Iron Maiden only torments for 48 hours, but glitter is eternal. She will be reminded of her transgression until her dying day. I see friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated. Excuse me, is that disrespect I hear? No, I do not disrespect you. Feel no disrespect towards you, Miranda, because as a rule, I do not feel. Oh, wonderful. Would you like a job as one of my royal torturers? No, thank you. I will, however, supply you with stickers if it ensures the serf's safety. With the extra stickers left over from Calculester's first printing, you two start thriving punitive sticker business. It's a bonding experience. Whew, alright.
Let's go.
Alright. We got this. Alright, it seems when we go to the gym, we are more charmed. We get more charm, so we'll go to the gym. A few minutes later, Calculester approaches you. You can tell he's nervous because of all of his fans are running at maximum speed. Hello, friend Blue. My calculations indicate that I possess greater than average Hello, friend Blue. My calculations indicate that I possess greater than average amorous feelings in relation to you. I am considering upgrading our relationship to more than friends. However, quantitative analysis of relative data pools indicate a disturbing trend. If potential love interests cannot get along with their parents' partners, relationship success probability trades to 0.0067. I have what you organics would call a good relationship with the library computers that function as parental units. I would like you to meet them and receive their blessings. Since you are such a kind and upstanding individual, this should not be an issue. Those adjectives to accurately describe you are more accurate. Well, it looks like you got to concourt a brilliant plan to woo Calculester's parents. Offer to defragment their hard drives for them. Insist that it's like a head massage. Learn binary so you can converse with them in their native language. Ah, crap. You pick up a copy of binary for studying. Don't have very much time to practice, though. You are nowhere near fluent when we meet Cal's parents. Greetings, you say to them. What's taking you so long, Calculester's dad? What, you don't like numbers or something? Frankly, I am offended that you would assume you use binary, Calculester's mom. Our native language, says Calculester's mom's, our native language is Italian. Also, I am not sure if you are aware of what you are spelling. You're essentially screaming at my family. This happens every time you try to meet someone's parents. Every time. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. That just blew it for me. I probably just blew it. Ugh. Okay.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. I don't know, Blue. I've stored countless images of you failing again and again in my memory RAM. You don't have to remind me. And I have quite a lot of memory RAM, and yet your failures have taken a third of them. I even made a silly loop of footage with lo-fi hip-hop playing in the background to make it less depressing.
Is this what people call lame?
I'm not sure what is required to exceed at prom, but all data gatherings imply whatever it is, it cannot be achieved by partnering with you. Sorry, friend Blue. Tear.
Sorry, rejection protocol.
You're bad at interacting with people. To repent for sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell. Classic. Most likely to marry a zebra. Most artificial, yet genuine. Well, that didn't go over well. Calculester led a robot uprising, but it was a nice uprising. They didn't riot or kill people. They just politely asked to have more rights and equal pay. Everything was fine until some monsters led a rebellion to kill all robots because they were rude robot racists. Everything ended up just being just fine because Calculester traveled back in time and took care of it. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, re-owned creator of Garfield, as his protege. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but you can still bet he's into lots of weird stuff too. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And maybe next time we'll win over Cal's heart. This is Katie Ross, signing off. Boop.